Hi everybody, Pedro here for PG's Continuing Journey channel. After an entire month of coping out storage and this and that, you can see my space has been made over big time thanks to all that. I can finally record some new videos here. Today the workout is Fat to Firm Fitness Ball Workout for Dummies with Liz Gillies. And this may be this I know is going to be a great stability ball workout. It's from the same studio that did 10-Minute Solutions Pilates on the Ball with Laura Hudson. And right now I'm going to do some of the exercises in here. Seated leg extension is first.
I love how the ball targets your front thighs here, sculpting them and bringing better definition into the tops of your
Happy
thighs.
Pride, by the way.
Now this is your first exercise with me on the ball, so you may feel a little unbalanced here.
Okay,
just take it
Gillies.
easy, make the movements a little smaller till you feel comfortable, and then you'll pick it up. So you're going to follow me for 8 repetitions here. Remember to engage your core. Let's get moving. You're lifting your leg up and down. Feel your foot. Help when you lift your knee and engage your core together. You have 4 more now.
Always lift your knee without bending the trunk forward and slouching into the ball.
Great. Now regroup your position, and let's get started for another set.
To make this exercise more difficult, place feet closer together, narrowing your base of support.
Now each time you lift your knee, your abs lift that elevator up. This really helps you to keep that posture and stability on the ball.
Oh, I remember this
Now, let's add an
no,
extension
music
onto
that is.
And again, if
Come on, I
you
used to
feel
own the
your
Weight
balance
Watchers walking
challenged,
kit.
just continue with your
This
knee
music was
lifts.
part of it.
So we're going to extend the leg and lift the abs. Here we go for 8. Bend and stretch. Now let's start a little lower to get that balance. Feel the core really working with the ball to help you feel your abs work and your leg.
I don't know why I discovered this
Your pelvis
series
is tucking under.
late in life, huh?
You want to keep your leg a little
For
low.
Dummies.
Remember, we're working our postural muscles here. Excellent job. 2 more here.
I said that during vacation time I was going to catch up
Excellent.
with my workout
Rest for
time.
a moment. Check your position. Make
Knee
sure your
time.
shoulders and your hips are in line. And you have that setup that we talked about earlier. Let's go. Make sure you're bringing your foot down directly under your knee for better balance. Lift the abs up. Woo! Feel the chest lengthening and your posture improving with each repetition here. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Great job. Now move your feet a little more forward. Let's take that forward bending and relax in the lower back. Take a relaxation stretch. Round up. And let's move on.
Okay.
Moving on to our lunges. Take your legs and separate them about 2 feet apart. Take your ball forward and place it right next to your heel so that your knee is firmly planted inside. Lift your abs up tall and make sure your weight's forward over your back toe. Let's take 2 hands on the ball, lower and lift 2 counts each direction 8 times. Follow me, here we go. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Now the great thing about using the ball is it keeps your form proper. So take that back hip move forward as your front thigh goes
I'm
back.
going to use one hand on
And feel your
one
core
hand on the
muscles
ball,
work
the other hand on my
to
hip.
hold your posture nice and
So I
still.
can stay tall
You
while I'm
have
doing
4
this.
more. You're doing a great job.
I'm trying.
Start slow if you need to by making the movement smaller initially. And then make it a little bit deeper as your form increases. 1 more. Excellent. Let's try the other side now. Move the ball around. Position it directly next to your heel. Weight forward over the back leg. And of course your abs are lifted. Here we go. Lower. And lift. Inhale down. Exhale up. Pay attention to your shoulders here as well. You don't want to be folded over the ball, but nice and straight so that it encourages your hip to come back into the socket.
Don't let your mind wander. Concentrate on maintaining proper form to avoid possible injury.
That's why I'm not going to look in the camera. Concentrate on what I'm doing. Just
Stretching
for
up.
inspiring
One more full
purposes.
back. Now let's change to the other side. Come around. Lift your chest nice and tall. Remember to set up. And let's move on. Inhale.
Squeeze your front knee against the ball to help maintain proper alignment.
Now think of the opposition as you come back and forth.
Are you ready for a more challenging variation of the front lunge? Then try lifting your ball overhead. Be sure to double check that your front knee never extends past your toes.
No, I'm
Two
not
more
ready for
here.
that.
Lifting those abs tall, opening your chest, feeling longer, and lifted. Let's try one more time to the other side. Get that set up. Knees
Yes, ma'am.
tall, abs tall.
So we can do this
chest
thing.
open.
So let's do it.
Last set. You're doing great.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying.
If you feel
Liz
tired,
Gillies.
keep your ball, your friend here, and press into it. It will help you to support your weight of your trunk, continuing to get longer, leaner thighs.
Falling into an exercise rut is easy. The ball can really rev up your workout by targeting underused muscles in a new and exciting way.
Inhale. You're doing a great job. You only have one more. And rest. So take your ball and move it over to the opposite side. Step forward and bring your left leg front and your right leg back. Setting up for side lunges, one of my favorite exercises. As we get rolling, I'm going to tell you why I love this exercise so you can feel it. Lift your chest up tall and bend your knee forward. Now feel your thigh lifting and lengthening, targeting those hard to get into spots. Lift up tall, follow your ball, and keep your core engaged. Let's move 2 counts forward and 2 counts back. Now feel how the leg lifts, toning your buttocks, and squeezing your
Oh my
thigh
God.
under. Be prepared to get a little twist in the waist so you really feel that stretch happening in the middle. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull back. As you're moving forward, make sure your knee turns backward slightly so you really feel that thigh muscle pull up. Last one here. Come back up. Change to the other side now. So cross your right leg forward, left leg back, intersect your inner thighs, and lift up tall. Move forward, spiraling your elbow back. Come up tall. Inhale, reach. Exhale, come up. And really feel that thigh pull
One
up
side
and
is
back
much more
together.
sensitive than the other.
Focus on keeping both feet pointed forward and the upper part of your inner thighs tightly crossed.
Woo!
Inhale, feel the posture getting taller here.
Oh, I'm trying.
Excellent. You have 2 more. Try to get a little more stretch on the next one. Use the ball to help you stay tall and come back up. Excellent. Let's try this once more together. Bring the ball to the other side. Cross your legs. See if you can take a little wider stance this time. Lift the chest.
Okay.
Here we go. And stretch forward. Come up.
Here's a more advanced version of the side lunge. Try extending your arm out to the side, then bend your arm and body toward the ball as it moves.
Not for me. Not now.
Make sure the ball doesn't sneak
It's
away
my
from
first
you
time doing this.
by letting the chest drop. So keep the chest
Not only
lifted.
this workout
Bring the
DVD, but
pressure
also
into
this
the ball.
exercise in general.
Just feel the body moving
I
as
am
it hits
not.
the ball. Also, last one.
That's why I chosen this one.
Excellent. One more side here. Step in together, and then go with
Something
your
new
right leg
and
forward.
different, which is what I've been
Chest
doing all
lifted,
week long
squeeze
so
your
far.
thighs. Last set, you're doing great. Inhale.
I'm trying to give the 10-minute solutions series a break. In no
The
big
knee
way.
pointing back with your elbow to secure that form.
If I have lower back problems, I shouldn't work out on the ball. False. This workout strengthens the structures important to spinal health and injury prevention.
Very false.
Inhale. Stretch to come up. Last 2 here. You're doing great. And rest.
This workout is no joke.
Let's move down to the floor now to continue to work our thighs a little bit more. So position your legs in a lunge shape. Hug your ball into your hip as if it's your best friend. And do a nice side stretch so you can really secure the ball into your waist.
Uh-oh.
Now, extend
My
your leg
bad.
out. And if you feel the ball escaping from you, just be sure to keep hugging it into your side. Bring this hand forward. We're going to lift that leg 8 times and hold 8 times. Let's get started.
And again, I did not go that far.
Now if your ball tends to slip away, remind yourself to pull it to your shot, so you're strengthening your core, and it will become easier with regular practice. Great, here's your last one now. Let's hold the leg up. And if this is too challenging, take it a little bit lower. As you get stronger, in your core this will become easier. Lower. Now a well-deserved stretch here. As you stretch the waist, this will help you also to become more familiar with the shape of the ball and keep it under control. Other side now. Let's set the position up.
Once again,
But most important,
I have
is to
all the
really
furniture
get
here,
the
so
extend the leg out. Control the ball to
try
the
not to
waist.
hit myself
Here we
in
go
the
for
ears.
8 with an 8-count hold. Feel that seatbelt here.
Put a cushion or a rolled-up towel under your knee for additional padding. For a challenge, try putting one hand behind your head.
This is such a great workout for your abs and your thigh. Now let's get ready to hold. Last 8. Keep hugging your ball in so you don't fall. Excellent. Release. And enjoy your dessert here, that well-deserved stretch. Let's move on.
Oh, thank God it was only 1 set. Woo! That was a tough one, but again, I don't want to hit my
Now we're
furniture.
going to really hone in on our hips and thighs here. So let's lay on the floor.
No, I don't have a lot of
Bring your
space,
knees
so
over the ball. And think about
keep my
that
movement
same
just
seated
where the way I have it.
position, only laying down now. So hold on to the right angle, squeeze your cheeks in, engage your abs, and let's get rolling the ball up and down 2 counts using your buns. Lengthen up, lower down. Repeat this 8 times, following my lead with the ball.
Hang on, Liz.
Make sure
I shall
that your
return.
spine stays straight here. Engage.
Shall return here. I shall return. Move the mat over. See, I always try to keep my things in the direction of the trainer in the
Let's lay
video.
on the floor.
So, as
Bring your knees over the ball.
much as possible.
And think about that same seated position, only laying down now. So hold on to the right angle, squeeze your cheeks in, engage your abs, and let's get rolling the ball up and down 2 counts using your buns. Lengthen up, lower down. Repeat this 8 times, following my lead with the ball. Make sure that your spine stays straight here. Engage the abs, and really think about squeezing your hips
Say this
east and
from
west
time to
here.
time.
Inhale.
Nothing like rice around the
Exhale.
tushy.
Remind yourself to keep those knees bent. Now we're going to change into a single pulse here. And lift. 2. Feel as if you're just moving naturally with the ball here. And feel how it really tones and tightens your buns with your hips, giving you the body of your dreams. Excellent. Let's try this one more time and really think about squeezing those hips. Lift your abs. Let's get moving.
More pain, more gain. False. Your goal may be to feel your muscles burn, but be sure and differentiate this burn from pain relating to joint stress or excessive intensity.
Make sure your neck stays lifted and long into the mat to help you keep your spine straight. Feel those hips working? Last 2, you're doing a great job. It's that down low that really makes the difference with the ball. Singles, here we go. This is so much fun to do with the ball, and you really feel those thighs working. Keeps your spine nice and long. Last one. Relax and take a break. Woo! So now we're going to just move our feet into another position to intensify the hamstrings here. Feel Feel your ankle in a neutral position with all 10 toes and 2 heels placed directly into the ball as if you're still sitting there. Bring your hands down. Follow me again. 2 counts up and 2 counts down. Really thinking of those glutes firing. Let's begin. Using the same guideline here as we did in the hip swing. Keeping this core steady. And the ball should not move too much.
If you feel unstable, place the ball
My
against
ball
the
is
wall
against
for
my
extra
bench.
security. As you become stronger, the ball will be easier to control and you'll benefit more.
Excellent. Last one now. And now let's take it into the single count hold. Hips up. 3. 4. Keep squeezing your hips and your abs together. Great job, everybody. Release down. Take a little rest. Regroup your feet so that your heels are directly under your knees. And let's repeat again. All 10 toes on the ball. Up and down 2 counts.
Try visualizing zipping up the muscles from your pubic bone to the navel as if you were getting into a pair of 2 tight jeans.
Think about moving the ball almost closer towards you as you come
Two
down.
tight jeans
so
for
you're in
me
a proper
is also
position
known as
to restart
my
the exercise.
pre-pandemic
This
pants,
prevents the ball from rolling away
which
from
I'm
you.
still
Great
fighting
job.
to
You
get
have
back
2 more.
into.
Try to really fire those glutes now.
I see my
Last
weigh-ins
one.
are getting
Now
much
let's
more
get ready
better
for our
now.
pulses. Hold your hips
But
upright.
I need my water first.
Really squeeze those hips. Secure that ball. Feel all your muscles working together here. Excellent job, everybody. Let's take a well-deserved stretch together. Take one leg back. Stretch the ball away from you. Flex both heels. Point both toes. Come back in. Now reposition your foot inside a little bit more for better security. And feel your body roll towards the ball, flexing your heels. Pointing. Don't worry if your leg is not straightening here. What's more important is to keep your spine straight without over-tucking the hips under. The ball is great to help you find that form. Let's change sides altogether. So you're reaching out, following the ball, flexing your heels, pointing, coming back in. And tail onto ball.
My
Flex your
ball
heels.
is against so bad in my
Point.
bed.
Stretch feels
So
so
it does
great,
go.
doesn't it? Here's
It
your last one.
does.
Now really stretch your hips forward. Flex. Point. Come back in. Great job. So pick up your lighter hand weights here. Remember the ball challenges your core and stabilization. So we're going to pull our shoulders down, lift our...
Hang on, Liz. I'll be right back. Woo! She's using 3s. I'm going to use 3 pounds to start with. I'm going to use my 3s and 7s for the upper body part of it. As I guess when I feel more fit and I lost more weight, then I'll move on to my 6s and 10s.
And follow me one time slowly to get the positions. Bend the elbows, turn the arms in, thumbs back, come back down, and feel those shoulders work. 8 together now. As you reach up, feel your shoulder blades pulling down and your chest open.
Woo!
A basic or less difficult modification for the seated overhead press is to raise your weights to shoulder height only, keeping your posture strong and your focus forward.
Feel how much stronger your arms are as you pull your shoulders down and your abs up.
Oh, the theme from
Working in
10
a
Minute Solutions,
three-dimensional
Dance
form.
Off the Belly Fat.
Last one now, nice and strong. And now take a little rest. Regroup your position. Let's try it again all together. Here we go. Bend the elbows, stretch. Nice and tall. Nice and strong on the rotation.
Woo!
Do not tighten your neck and hit your shoulders toward your ears. Doing so can create unnecessary tension in your neck and cause possible discomfort or injury.
I already got enough sensitivity in my neck.
3 more now, nice and strong.
And other
Feel
parts
the
of my body,
rotation.
unfortunately.
Really help to find the back and front shoulder working together. Excellent. Last one here. Now relax. Take a little stretch. And get ready for our next exercise. to switch to your heavier weight now if your body.
Okay, I'm gonna go get those. While I'm filming this, I got my camera underneath, so for the heavier set, as I said, I'm going to be using my 7-pounders, which is considered medium to heavy. Okay? So,
It's a stronger muscle, so you'll want to feel the weight a little bit more here. Lift the chest up. Feel your zipper, your elevator coming up with your abs, your core engaged. And let's get moving through your bicep curls. You're going to bend the elbows forward and release to the full range of motion. 1. Remember, as the weights move, your abs are lifting taller. The ball helps you really feel your core to keep your form perfect. 2 more here.
get my strength training here at the same time.
Now let's go through this one slowly. You're going to work a little different position here with your shoulder. So we're going to curl the weights up, keeping the shoulders rotated back, and release. 8 all together now.
The firmer you feel the ball, the more challenging the exercise becomes by making it more difficult to balance.
I've been inflating my ball quite a long time.
As that will be uncomfortable.
Prior to this, the one and only time I really used it was for the 10-minute solutions,
You have forward 8.
Pilates,
Lowering
on the
weight
ball.
is
So,
important as lifting the weight.
Remind yourself to keep that knee bent so that your core can function a lot better. So just roll the ball slightly forward. Excellent. Ready to change now. Side, lift. Think of your pinky rotating back slightly, but make sure your wrist stays even. The tendency is to extend the wrist here. Then you're just working your forearm. Excellent. Last one now, and on to my favorite bicep exercise. The ball and the bicep exercise are going to perpetuate motion together. So feel how they work as a team. Watch me once. We're going to roll forward, come back. Keeping that muscle nice and tight. Here we go for 8. This is a lot of fun, and you really feel your core work with your arms here.
fun, a lot of challenge.
This is one of my favorite exercises for the bicep to really get that sculpt, because it keeps the contraction going at all times. Great. Relax for a moment. Here we go, once more.
Now is a good time to check your posture. You should be sitting on top or slightly forward on the ball with your feet out from the base, under your knees, hip width apart.
Great job. You have 2 more here. Lifting and lengthening. And relax. Take a little stretch. Great job.
Thank you, Liz. Oh, that was tough. That's tough.
So I suggest you
To
switch
my
back to a
threes
lighter
for
weight
this
now
next
with
part.
triceps. Although it's the largest muscle of the arm, it tends to be the weakest, so you don't want to compromise stability. Take the arm behind you, make both hips even, and feel the elevator lift. Now we're going to keep our wrist even here, and our shoulder back. Let's tap for 8. Keep the elbow nice and tight to really feel all the heads of the tricep work together. Now the ball is a great tool to help you find the balance in your body here, between your shoulder and hip, to understand that position. Now let's change our position with the arm. Bend the elbow in, squeeze back, and tap into the ball. Let's repeat this for 8 together. Squeeze and bend. The challenge here is to keep the shoulders even and the pelvis together, as if it's a box, a rectangle, up and down. Great, you have 2 more. And really think of the shoulder pulling down. Now straighten your arm out, keep your wrist even, and let's really hone in on that muscle by tapping for 8.
Build up gradually. You'll improve with every workout.
You've done a great job here now. Let's take a nice stretch to finish it up. Bend the elbow. And if you can, hold on to it with your other hand from behind. If it's too challenging at first, just stay here and enjoy the stretch. Bring your weight forward now. Turn to the other side. Set up your position in your core first. That's the most important to make sure you are targeting the proper muscles in the tricep. Here we go. 8.
Don't forget to breathe. Try inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth.
Keep your abs lifted. As the arm lifts, everything works together front to back. Excellent. Now let's change our position. Bend and tap. Here we go. Bend, tap, stretch, tap. Keep the lift in the middle and both hips even here.
Make sure the elbow joint doesn't lock as you extend your arm back and that the wrist stays straight.
Excellent. Now keep your arm nice and straight, wrist even. Here we go for our taps. Really tighten the elbow. The last set is the most important to really fatigue that muscle group. Nice job, everyone. Relax. And let's go for that well-deserved stretch. Feel the elbow point to the ceiling. If it strains your shoulder,
I can't do this with 10-pound weights.
Forward, and then slowly bring it up as you become more flexible.
I'm not that flexible, but I do what I can.
Excellent. Relax down, and let's move on. So if you have healthy shoulders, go back to your heavier weights now. We're going to be working our larger muscles and want to get a good workout. Position.
Alright, Liz, coming to see you. Pause for a moment. Get myself set up. This position with my 7 pounds, but do not bang your head against. Don't bang your feet against the bed. Do not bang your head against the wall, please.
Directly next to your feet, and then come back up to all forward. Place your hands on the ball and ease yourself slowly forwards. You should end up right in the position to pick up your weights here properly. Now you're going to feel a lot of muscles work together here. Your glutes are going to support your lower back with your hamstrings, and your body's going to be raised into a plank. Feel your shoulder blades nicely placed behind you and your neck free. Now raise your arms up directly next to your shoulders. Align with your fingers. Open the elbows to the ball. Exhale, come up. Let's repeat this 8 times together. Inhale. Exhale. Continue to remind yourself
My
to
ball
press
is
your
not
hips
laid
up
down against the ball. My head is not laid down against the ball.
with your pelvis with the core muscles.
Trying to maintain a
Inhale.
reverse plank position.
We're still working in that
But
three-dimensional
again, I don't want to hit my head
front
against my
and
desk,
back.
nor my feet against my bed.
Inhale. Exhale. You have 2
So
more.
ever
You're doing
since my
great.
space got
Feel
limited,
those thighs working with the buns.
it's been challenging.
And the chest working with the upper back.
My space is much more limited than ever.
Now take a little rest, and we'll try it again. Relax your tailbone to the ball. Let your lower back release a little bit. And let's regroup your position. Scoop your abs. Lift up. Bend the elbows. Shoulders away from ears. Arms just above the shoulders. Bring your weight slightly in to start. Inhale. Exhale.
To build up to the chest flies, try positioning your entire trunk on the ball, increasing the incline position.
Feel how great it is to have the ball as your guide for your elbows. It really helps you to relax and then strengthen. This really sculpts your muscles more efficiently.
Woo!
Last 2 here. You're doing great. Here's your last one. Now a well-deserved stretch. Bring your elbows down. Drop the weights to the floor gently. And relax your tailbone to the ball. Hands behind your head. Move your feet in just a little bit so your body can contour to the ball. Now, let's take a great stretch for the back. Inhale, feel your abs still functioning to hold you on the ball. Release. Feel as if you're sitting into a chair here, and the ball contours the body into it. Inhale. Tailbone to the ball so you stay on top. Here's your last nice stretch. Now come forward, place your hands on the ball for security, and begin to roll yourself up. Sit on top, and take a break.
Thank you. Now, looks like the last part is going to be for the abs. I'll get to the moment first. Alright, let me wrap this up. Swear my newest video isn't too long, but as I pointed out, as you can see, I was trying not to let my feet against the bed, and my head does not hit my new desk. See, so as you can see, my space is a little bit more limited than it used to be, But you know what? I'm at peace with that because I love the upgrade to my space. I don't like putting my personal business out there like that, so I'm not gonna go there. But I will say this: I'm glad that the challenges that I had to deal with this past month is finally over, and I'm able to get in. Oh, by the way, and because of that, I can't show you the DVD covers because as I do now, I purchased these from Amazon. I'm not trying to advertise or promote any business, but just to show you, because of my limited space, my entire DVD collection is now in these. I love this DVD storage case, and see some of the Solution Crunch for Dummies, which I'm doing right now. The Firm, Leslie Sanson, and so on. Dance Off Inches. I got 2 of these for all 254 of my DVDs. And it's great, and I love it. I'm able to put it in my entire DVD, my TV cabinet. It saves a lot of space because the way I used to do it, since way back in the day when I started collecting these home workout DVDs, I'm not able to display it like that. But I'm okay with it. In this age of streaming, it's still my #1 alternative. Alright, I will see you later. Let me resume my workout. I'll keep you posted on my journey.